the second edition of Out of Bounds, the weekly sports talk show hosted by yours truly, Carson Williams, alongside Tree Cole.
Hey guys.
How you doing, Tree?
I'm having a good day.
Yeah, it's definitely a good day. So last week was actually our first edition of Out of Bounds, and so we had more sports. We had we had Super Bowl, we had college basketball. So this week we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna actually keep it with the North sports. We're gonna have that every week. But this week we've got Jeremy Lin, we have Thunder, and we have PGA with Phil and Tiger at the AT&T program. So let's get it started.
All right, sounds good.
Yep. Last Friday, the boys basketball beat Edmond North 61-40, led by Rodney Teal with 16 points. Tree, how do you think they did?
They came out quick and they never let up. You know, Putnam City North runs the ball a lot. You know, we're a fast-paced team, and Edmond North just could not handle it. They're a decent team, but when they play the Panthers, a team that's quick, they don't have anything to match up with us. And so it was a good win to have on senior night.
Edmond North actually has two pretty good players in Tyler Sanders and Ed Baker, but they just don't have that mesh that the Panthers have. So I mean, they also have a first-year coach, so that program's in the process of just getting better each year, and maybe trying to get back to that top 15 in 6A.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tuesday, the Panthers defeated Choctaw 64-52 behind 21 points from Joe Summers, who actually dunked it a little bit. So it was pretty exciting to see Joe kind of get the rim there on the layup.
He did get a little bit of rim, and it's interesting that you said he got rim on the layup. I'm not sure if he really dunked it, but they did beat Choctaw by 12, a little bit closer game than the Edmond North game, but they still came out quick. And reason why they really won the game is they came out at halftime strong, and Choctaw was not ready, and they could not adjust to the Panthers' quick defense. So they really came out strong after halftime and built up a good lead.
Mm-hmm. And T.J. Jones actually had two dunks of himself, and he's starting to make a name for himself as the primary dunker for the Panthers. So now moving to girls basketball, they lost Tuesday night to Choctaw 52-57, but they actually beat Edmond North on senior night last Friday 43-40. So Tree, what do you think of girls so far?
They're having a good season. They did lose to Choctaw the other night by 5, but it was even closer than that. It came down to free throws at the end, but they really played hard there towards the end, and it was just barely out of their reach. But they did have a good game.
Like we said last week, this is a really young team, not only players but coaches. This is a totally new coaching staff led by head coach Brett McGee, who I think is doing a really fantastic job so far. Tonight they actually played Putnam City, not a very good Pirate team, so the girls should take care of business tonight before heading to regionals, actually, at Putnam City North against Lawton.
Yeah, well, they did. They beat Mustang, and that was a crucial game for them, and so now they're hosting. So that's pretty good for the Panther girls.
And the boys actually traveled to Putnam City for regionals as they take on Southmore in the first round. Tree, if they beat Southmore, they actually will play Putnam City if they beat Choctaw.
If PCO beats Choctaw, then there'll be another Battle of the Expressway game, and I feel like the Panthers can really win it. It comes down to their final game of the season. If they beat PCO, then I feel like they'll have a lot of momentum for regional.
Moving to wrestling, they placed first at the All-Metro duel last weekend, and they have regionals Friday and Saturday this weekend at Edmond Santa Fe, and the top 4 move on to state, and if you don't make top 4, well then I guess you're going to have to try next year. So hopefully the Panthers can take care of business like they did at the All-Metro tournament. So we'll just have to wait and find out how they do.
Well, it is Putnam City North, so you never know. They could come through in the clutch.
Yeah, definitely known to do that. Swimming has state prelims on Friday and the state finals on Saturday, both at OCCC, so go out and support your Panther swim team.
Go swim.
Now moving on to Jeremy Lin and the Thunder. Tree, first off, Jeremy Lin. He was Eastern Conference Player of the Week last week, averaging 27.3 points, 8.3 assists, and 2 steals, helping the Knicks to a 4-0 record in that stand. He's definitely been the talk of the NBA. What do you think?
Well, he's a great story. Just days from being cut, he never really got an opportunity to shine, but Coach Mike D'Antoni put him in the lineup, and he's really soared. He's got 136 points in his first 5 starts, and he's really leading that team. And it's interesting because they have Carmelo Anthony and Amari Stoudemire, and a guy that no one's really heard of, is leading that team, and it's just a sensation.
The question is, I want to ask you: do you think he can fit in well with Carmelo? Some people are saying yes he can, no he can't. Melo has actually said himself that he can, but whenever it comes crunch time, who do you think will take the final shot? Do you think it could be another situation like last year in Miami between Dwayne Wade and LeBron James?
Well, I think when Carmelo comes back, it will still be Carmelo's team. Jeremy Lin is the point guard, and he's doing a good job. He's getting the ball to everyone, so he is spreading it out on the floor. But it'll be interesting to see towards the end of the season as Jeremy Lin develops if he takes the final shots. He did have that game-winning 3 against Toronto, and he's playing with a lot of confidence. And if he keeps that confidence up all season, it'll be interesting to see.
Definitely. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back to Out of Bounds. Our last topic is PGA. Talking about Tiger and Phil at the AT&T Pro Am this past weekend. Tiger and Phil were actually paired together for the final round, and they were both in contention for the win. But Phil rose to the occasion. He shot 31-33 in the final round for a 64, surging from 6 shots back to win the tournament. It was his 40th of his career, actually. Tiger Woods had 5 bogeys through the first 3 rounds, and he had 5 in the final round, so that really hurt him. 3 of those bogeys were actually in a row, so definitely hurt him down the stretch. Tiger Woods is scheduled to play in the next 2 tournaments, the WGC Match Play Championship and the Honda Classic.
Did you know that it is his first time to play in the Honda Classic in his whole career, so
it's very
a new challenge for him.
Yeah, very interesting. And Tiger Woods, 36 years old, really isn't capable of doing what he used to be able to do, Tree.
He's 18th in the world right now, and I really can't see him getting much better. He might be able to, if he pulls together a couple wins, he might be able to climb a couple spots, but like you said, at 36, he's just not where he used to be.
He's still four majors back of Jack Nicklaus for the record of 18, and unless like you said, he pulls some stuff together this year, I just really don't see him getting to Jack's record. He's 4 back, and maybe winning 1 this year would probably help. I think he's still got maybe 10 at the most, 10 maybe 15 more years in the PGA. So I don't know. I just think that there's younger guys now that have taken his spot. Ricky Fowler and Rory McIlroy. He's doing a good job winning the U.S. Open last year. So I just think that Tiger's in the kind of in the middle of the pack right now. And that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching Out of Bounds. We'll see you next week.
See ya.